as we look at what Jeremiah has to say about things, this is going to be a little different than, maybe not so much we did Isaiah already, but this is going to be a little different than the way we looked at, say, the Proverbs and other things, because Jeremiah is going to be talking about the heart, specifically dealing with the people that he was sent to talk to at that time. And so what you're going to have going on here is you're going to have, we'll call it context of time. In other words, there's a lot of context going on that's very specific to those people at that time. So some of the stuff we're going to read, I am not going to go into too much detail explaining because it really has to do with explaining what was happening then. So I may not give all the detail about all of that. A lot of metaphors, a lot of language that those people then completely would have understood, but you don't. And by the way, I might not either. I'm not claiming I know everything, but I may have to be forced to guess also because think about the idiomatic phrase. If you're over 40 years old, you know there are phrases that you used as a child that the kids today don't use. And there's phrases they use today that you didn't know back 20 years ago. That's only in your short lifetime. This is over 2,000 years ago. How much has people's idiomatic phrases and understandings changed in 2,000 years? They've changed just in the last few years for us in this generation. And so let's just understand that we go through this. There will be things that we may not. So some of you may go, what did that mean? I don't know. I'm going to tell you right up front, I don't know necessarily. But let's make sure we're getting the key point, which is going to deal with the heart issues. That part, I think, is clear enough. And what we're going to try to get out of this is understanding that Yirmiyahu is trying to address a people whose heart is wrong and try to encourage them to get their heart right. And how to do that. And I think that that's the benefit to us, is to see, oh, maybe if I put those shoes on, they fit me too. Maybe my heart is wrong, and I need to get my heart right. Maybe I want to make sure I avoid what they are going to be faced with, which is being taken into Babylonian captivity, because their heart was wrong. And Yirmiyahu was trying to warn them and say, if you would just do this, you wouldn't have to be done, you could stay in the land. But their heart was not ready, not willing. There was a problem with their heart. So I want us to then look at this from an allegorical and a hinted at, a remez, and a drashic sort of way, saying that this is hinting at for us as well. When clearly it's very specifically for them, but if the shoe fits, then we ought to wear it and then figure out we ought to be listening to the same counsel Jeremiah is giving them as taking it for ourselves. Does that make sense?